Hello, Rajpal, and this is the 13th video of the ongoing lecture series on advanced vocabulary through Dr. Shashi Tharoor's book, An Era of Darkness. So in the videos so far, we have been taking up words, and in the videos in the beginning of this lecture series, along with the words we selected and I shared with you some word combinations, focal points, phrases, and sentence structures. And then onwards, the videos were specifically, categorically based on the words taken from this book, An Era of Darkness. So during that exercise, certain word combinations, phrases, sentence structures, and focal points of the book I kept for the concluding videos, and those concluding videos which are very crucial to watch begins with this one. So there are 3 more videos in this lecture series, 13th, 14th, and 15th. That way the entire video series on advanced vocabulary through Dr. Shashi Tharoor's book, An Era of Darkness, would be concluded, and that would be followed by a detailed critical book analysis of the same book. So let me share with you the PPT for the remaining part of vocabulary. And we start with the present slide. From the current slide, I start sharing. Yes. So, evocative language, cultural dislocation and tragedy. Pitchfork into battle in unfamiliar lands, to engage in a battle in unfamiliar lands. Discreditable, disgraceful, undemocratic, tyrannical constitution. Protests against this draconian legislation were quelled ruthlessly. It is its stranglehold over India, a strong grip to run out of enthusiasm. Say, I am running out of my enthusiasm to see the reception of a project that you have undertaken. So to run out of enthusiasm, to run out of time, to run out of energy, to run out of money, once you are exhausted with something that you have been possessing. For that, we use the expression to run out of dash, 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 you fill as per your own requirement. News and views, to keep a jaundiced eye, an ill eye, biased eye, as per or depending on your past experience. Inflammatory or abusive articles, articles which were igniting violence, hatred, and abusive, you know it very well. Rallying point for public opinion, invariably insolvent and provocative, gurging and gradual. Personally, this is Tharoor's statement. Personally, I am far from convinced that the British system is suited to India. Instilling or promoting respect for democracy. Fan puller. In the past, we had these people who used to pull the fan for the powerful, for the king, for the queen, for the emperor. So fan puller. Favored instrument of keeping the natives in order. Something that has been very popular with the Britishers, to subjugate Indians, to control, to tame Indians. One can imagine the scale of the problem. Right? Next, we have much to unlearn. This was the bad sociology worse law. Intrusive records. Intrusive during some of the videos, I don't exactly remember which video it was, whether it was 7th or 8th or any other, but this word has been discussed, intrusive, and it means something that is easily noticeable, something that can be seen easily. So intrusive records. India was a carrier and a crusade. Changing India was not the objective, as the Britishers proclaimed it, but making money out of India was. So the main objective of the Britishers was to loot Indian resources, not to change India for betterment. Though, as a part of their European hegemony, they projected themselves as the benefactors and saviors of India. Licentious and cruel. The word licentious has also been discussed in the previous videos. More misguided claims. Misguided claims. Self-appointed defenders of Bharatiya Sanskriti. A saint among sinners. Very beautiful expression for somebody who is very pure and pristine and crowded by so many people who are sinners. A saint among sinners. Most menial ones, cheapest ones. In furtherance of our initiative, in furtherance of the video series. So once we are taking something forward, for that we use this word in furtherance of. Anti-democratic British project. Anti-democratic British project was coming to fruition that would discredit any credible view that the political unity of India was an objective of the British colonialism. Considerable evidence. These are the words through which we give depth to our ideas, and rather they give depth to our ideas and a clarity for the expression. So considerable evidence. Kshatriya kings were never in practical terms subordinate to Brahmins, whom they employed, paid, patronized, heeded, or dismissed as they found appropriate at different times. So this is to problematize the whole notion of Brahmanism in India, that the hierarchy, above all are the Brahmins, then the Kshatriyas, Sudras, and so on and so forth, Vaishya and Sudras. So this trajectory has not been in practical, Tharoor believes, because Kshatriya kings never have been the subordinate to Brahmins. They appointed them as the chief Brahmin, or they paid them, they employed them, they patronized them, and they dismissed as they found appropriate at different times. This served to magnify the problem of caste hierarchy in the country. Sastri cord, cursory look for something, सरसरी तौर पे किसी चीज को देखना, तो वो सरसरी और कर्सरी में भी काफी एक सिमिलैरिटी है. नॉर्मली हम कहते हैं कि मोटे तौर पे आप उसको एक बार ना सरसरी नजर से देख लो इसको. So that is cursory look. Remarkable preponderance, right? A troubling side effect, not only side effect but troubling. A troubling side effect of this changed pattern of social dominance was political. Next, the British colonial project to categorize, count, and classify in order to control Indian society, whether by accident or design, a deliberate strategy. Indian society was a static society ruled by despotic and oppressive. Veneer of scholarship, veneer of nationalism, veneer of regionalism, veneer of hardship. So, loosen the bonds that held them together for generations across these divides. Invaders' attacks on temples were politically rather than religiously motivated. So this has been the firm faith of the writer, that attacks on the temples, Indian temples, have been a part of political strategy of the people, not on religious grounds. And foreignness, of course, was an attribute that tended to fade, if not entirely disappear, with time. So this is here we see how we try to pick a sentence, how from here we can pick a sentence that would help us to reach the nebulous of an idea and to express that eloquently and explicitly. A transparent attempt to divide the country. To sweeten the pill further, the British government advanced the Nawab a private loan of 1 lakh at a concessional rate of interest. So, such divisions were heightened not just between religious communities, but even within them. Irrevocably transformed. Shared syncretic traditions, political weight. The pretense of developing responsible political institutions in India was laid to rest. So I hope this is for this video. I hope you must have enjoyed it, and this would certainly add to your linguistic competence. If you are new on this channel, don't forget to subscribe and share it with your friends, as all of us are engaged in this noble cause of dissemination of language. Kindly do subscribe it and share it with your friends. Thank you.